Have you ever wondered what are picture profiles and why do filmmakers use picture profiles? Well, picture profiles can be extremely useful tools in order to achieve the shots you want. But there are some confusions related to picture profiles and what they are used for. By the end of this video, you will have a basic understanding of what a picture profile is and where you might want to use them so that you can choose a picture profile that makes sense for your specific needs and the shot you're trying to get. Okay, so let's start with the basic definition of picture profiles. I know using picture profiles may bring in extra work in the end, but they also give you extra options to play with your footage. Hear me out, not using a picture profile can be like buying a frozen pizza from any corner store. I know it's still a pizza and it does the job, but you don't have any control over the taste of it or the ingredient of it or the way it has been made. Using a picture profile is more like being able to choose your own toppings, your own ingredients, your own crust and get in the exact flavor that you want in your pizza. This is obviously a lot of work in the end because now you have to go through the process of color grading and making it yourself. But in the end, you get the exact cup of coffee that you wanted. Anyways, the bottom line is that with the picture profile, you can get more control and preserve every little detail that you might want to use in the process of color grading later. If you look at the clip with no picture profile versus S-log profile, the standard picture looks done, whereas the vlog has a long way to go before it looks great. I know what you're thinking, so why would you use a picture profile? Well, let's say, for example, you're shooting a scene with a lot of dynamic range, meaning that there are super bright parts and super dark parts all in the same shot. With the standard profile, aka no picture profile, you have a choice to make. You can expose the shot where you can see the darkest part but you blow out the highlights, or you can save the brightest part but have the dark part so that they are hard to see and you lose detail. As the camera takes in the information that it sees on the sensor, it then decides what a done image looks like with basic contrast and saturation. There is only so much information that the camera can store on the card depending on the format you are shooting. However, when you're shooting using a picture profile like S-log or Cine, the camera applies specific parameters to the information that it gathers to essentially store in more information in small space. This way, we can try to keep the information in both the dark and the bright part of the picture. But the problem is that it looks super flat and not realistic at all. So we have to stretch out that picture in the color correcting process. This gives you more flexibility with the footage because you captured more information that you might have lost if you didn't use the picture profile. Okay, so when should you use the picture profile? Well, that depends on a couple of things. How much dynamic range is there in your shot? If you don't have much dynamic range in your shot, then you need not use a picture profile. The second factor is time, or how fast you need to turn around the project. Now, quick disclaimer, this is a very basic look on what picture profiles do and what they might be used for. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching and please hit the like button below if you enjoyed the video today.